Okay, so what's up? I am back with Libra moon compatibility. This one is pretty interesting. It's a good one. It's a good one if you're looking for focus on partnerships, relationship dynamic, and someone who is subconsciously and therefore consciously thinking about their partner in relationships. You know, I feel like this is a pretty good synastry aspect or compatibility because of the fact that conjunct moon signs is good compatibility to me. You know, you feel like you found somebody that understands you at your core and understands who you are, like how you naturally act on a personal level. And we all can appreciate those situations, those individuals that we're in relationships with or that we're close to, being able to do this. It makes you feel connected. Libra, what Libra here is they are romantic. They can have the same exquisite taste with things. I found like that a lot of Libras, and yes, there's some stuff in the chart that can offset this or whatever, add to it, take away, but I found like they could be kind of eloquent, and they can have like this this vibe to where they like nice things. And even if it doesn't always, for sometimes with Libra, money ain't a thing. But even if it is, and they do have to budget and stuff like that, they still, it's like a sleek, or it's like a certain look that they look for with stuff that they get. And you know, they could definitely be beautiful individuals, like wherever Libra placements are. Libra risings, moons can be beautiful within their relationships. I mean, depending on where their moon, or let's say they had that moon in the first house, 10th house, you know, this can reflect to the public even in the 7th house to other like people that see them. You know, I have Libra in my 10th house, and then there's a couple placements there with that as well. But I'm just saying, like, they could be use their body, use their talents in an artistic way. So when they bring together, and them being ruled by Venus, food and stuff like that is something that they do, you know, connect with in their relationships and partnerships with. So you bring Libra moons together with their partners, they can go out to eat together, they can cook with each other, they can entertain friends and guests with each other. They're more likely to go do things together and, you know, wait for each other and think about what each other wants and what each other needs. And they, you know, they could be really thoughtful with each other. And romantic, they could be like, when it comes to like their home or personal setting, it could be something that they really enjoy. They can have little get-togethers, inviting family or people like friends of each other's over to like have fun, laugh, have some wine, and, you know, just be in the vibe. You know, they can also help each other, assist each other in like business. I say business because we're talking Venus and we're talking money here. Or they can either just understand it when they partner. It's like, okay, yeah, we're about relationships and everything, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, when you got to go to work and you got to make that money and bring it in, like, I respect that. They can listen very well to each other, give each other advice, and they won't really feel like the other one. Now, there's a caveat to this, but I'm just saying, some people feel like Libras interject themselves into situations and giving their advice, giving their opinion, and they're like, okay, well, no one asked you to, you know. But so when they don't understand, like, Libra is like, okay, this is court, I'm, you know, I'm the judge or the juror, I'm trying to balance things out. You know, that they're coming from a place of doing that, like analyzing a situation, trying to approach it fairly. And so they could be like this with each other. This could be like a dynamic to where it's not that it's one partner that's having a dominant role over the other one, even though it could be with certain placements, it could be seem like that or appear like that, or it can be in certain areas, but then when it comes to them personally or romantically, they can give the, you know, it could be like, okay, well, you pay for the date, I can pay for the date this time, I can pay for the food this time, or, you know, switching it up, like you went and picked up the kids this time, okay, I can do it next time. It's not like they're stuck on the way, they're looking for more of something like fair in relationship with each other. I would say in conversation, communication wise, they might be interested in the same talking points. They might share this same approach to like to something that they feel like they want to stand for, or they want to you know, represent. Like for instance, let's say one of them is like, hey, you know, I really do feel like teachers don't get paid enough, or I really feel like, you know, they have to do something about, you know, trafficking or something, you know, then the other one could see and understand that, and it could be something that brings them together in conversation, or what sparks their initial interest in each other, because they can feel like they can have the same interest or the same thing in common that they will really speak on, they can talk about, they can even actually spend their time assisting and helping in certain situations like this, with organizations or whatever. It's not really an organization, but it's like a cause that they stand for. And even if they don't have the same overall underlining cause that they stand for, they can understand each other. It's like they'll listen and hear and respond to their partner, and, you know, support, and, you know, in what maybe their partner has the cause for. So they go really good together. I feel like on the downside with this is, you know, their inability to make a decision. So it could be things that, important things in money matters, and something needs to be taken care of that needs to have a decision made about it, like a solid decision, where it's just kind of like left up in the air. And, you know, nobody, not either one doesn't really want to make the decision, because they feel like, okay, if I make the decision, what if I chose the wrong part, like option? And they could find this happening with each other too. Like if they don't get together or they're having problems, it could be like, okay, well, what if I chose the wrong? How do I know this is the right thing? You know? So, you know, we have that aspect, and, you know, they could, the thing about Libras too, for them to be looking for balance all the time, they could be off balance, out of balance, or they could accidentally throw things out of balance sometimes to have to rebalance it. And this could be something that could be maddening. There's an understanding that each other has because of this in one another, but at the same time, this could be something that's maddening to people that are not maybe a Libra moon with another moon sign, you know, but it can be something that eventually ends up being the source of irritation within their relationship with each other, because it's kind of like, okay, so nobody can come up with a official of what should be going on, a clear decision, and it's just it feels like things are just too light, things are just too up in the air, you know. And then sometimes if you have something like an afflicted moon, like with this Libra energy coming out, according to something placements in the chart, it can be that the balance is not there, and, you know, you could take a Libra moon being one-sided and, you know, feeling like their partner should do the things that they want and see things their way. But it's not about doing things they want from a control, I was gonna say from a control perspective, but it's just more about bottom line, it could be about control, but it's the reasons behind it. The control is different. Like a Libra's control would be different from a Scorpio trying to control a situation, or this Libra could have Scorpio placements, you know. But I'm saying if they're appearing out of balance, usually Libra's moon could be balanced in their relationships, and so overall this is good. And, you know, I just feel like there's the major thing here is maybe getting into the other partner's business sometimes, or, you know, giving opinions and stuff that the other one doesn't really want or doesn't really need, and they have that understanding between each other. It could still be something that's irritating, but, you know, overall, I don't feel like this. I feel like these two can be romantic. I don't feel like it's over emotional though. So, you know, I feel like if anything, the friends or like other relationships that they have can interfere with their personal relationship between each other. Like, maybe it's other people meddling and giving their 2 cents and not the Libra themselves. Okay, so this has been Libra Moon and Libra Moon compatibility. I'm Butterfly to Light. So I'll check y'all later.